Hey everybody. It's it's the morning. So just started talking. Hopefully the voice gets a little bit better. So yeah, welcome. It is week 4. Last week, week 3 wasn't super great, but it was a really good, I think, learning experience. My eyes are looking puffy. I'll talk about that. That's from bad food choices. Um So yeah, week 3 wasn't super great, but I think I was able to take that, like, doing these meetings made me realize, like, where I was messing up and what wasn't quite working for me. So, last week, one thing that I struggled with was I worked 1 day of overtime. And that's I'm making spicy peanut stew today. So that's my Instapot going off because that is part of meal prepping and planning. So, anyways, last week I worked 1 day of overtime and it kind of like really messed me up. And from there, my week just went down with hitting my goals. So this week, I still worked overtime. What I did was like in the morning, I did take a like protein shake and then after lunch, I took some wasabi peas to work with me, and those were just, like, enough that whenever I got home, I really wasn't that hungry, so I wasn't, like, wanting to eat everything in my house. So, yeah, lesson learned. Yay. That's kind of exciting to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Um, for this week, one thing I do kinda struggle with is we have this one grocery store that has like a lot of vegan food and vegan junk food. So I had to go run into this week to just grab milk and a few things. And it's just so tempting whenever I go in there. So I need to kind of like, I know that I need to just have a better strategy for what I'm looking for when I go into that store, particularly. Whenever I go do my normal, like, well, now I'm trying to do, like, monthly grocery haul kinda thing, like, just one big grocery thing. I just do pickup because I know if I go into the store, I'm just going to end up with some vegan pizza and pretzels and, like, junk food that I don't need. So my big grocery haul, I do a pickup for, but then there's, when you just like I was out of milk. So almond milk. So I was out of almond milk. I just wanted to run in real quick and got a few other things I should have gotten, but it is all a process. So ooh, overall, here's my little note card. So week 4. Week 4, looking pretty good. The other thing was, like, last week what ended up happening because last week, like I said, it was just bad. Look at all those blank spaces at the bottom and throughout. So, I ended up on Saturday, I was like, "This is not working." You can even see on Saturday, I have 2 blank spaces. So, then on Sunday, I just crossed it out. I'm like, "We're starting a new week right now." I just needed to end week I chopped onions this morning, so, eyes are running, nose are running, everything's running, and it's change of seasons. So, anyways, I just needed to stop, like, week 3 and be like, "Look, this week's over. We're starting right now on to week 4," and, like, that's I have look at all these note cards. I don't need to use if one day is bad, I can just start another another day. So I think I just need to remind myself to do that. So that was week 3, not super great. Week 4, let's flip this over. And week 4, look at that. Look at how good that is. Pretty like that's just cuz that's 2 lines. My workout, there should be spaces. That's just the top line. All stars. Everything was good until Thursday. So Thursday here, was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, that was when I went grocery shopping and I went over 1,800 calories. So my tactics for I'm trying to lose some weight. So get back to where I was before at least. Cause yeah, I put on some weight since moving up north. So trying to get back to where I was. So my tactics are to work out, which I have worked out every day for 4 weeks now, which is craziness. They're not all like huge workouts. Sometimes it's just 15 minutes a day, but that's like really good for me because I'm one of those people who I start working out and then I stop. And then 2 months later, I'm like, okay, maybe I should start going to the gym again. And I go for like maybe 1, 2 days and then I stop. So I've been consistent for 4 weeks. So that's like a really, I think, awesome. So yeah, pretty proud of myself for that. Yay. So my goals are working out, which I do like a little, I do the rebounder, which I love it. It's awesome. And then drinking water. Drinking water is still one I did pretty good until yesterday, Friday. Um, so yeah, I don't know why that's so hard sometimes. But yeah, yesterday I did not get one in, but all the other days I drank 2 big glasses of water. So it's total of 48 ounces. 8,000 steps, that was really good also. I did notice, mainly from last week, like, my weekends are when I struggle to get the steps in because 'cause I'm not going to work, so I'm kinda sitting around at home a little bit more. So, today I was gonna take my dog for a longer walk, but it's raining, so that's okay. We'll get our steps in, but just being mindful of where am I struggling to get stuff done and how can I fix that problem? So that's pretty good. I've been staying vegan, which since I've moved back home, to my hometown, it's been a little bit more of a struggle because I'm around family and friends, and we have office parties and birthday parties and all this other stuff. So that's been a little bit of a struggle for me, but I've been very good with that this week. And then today I have like a spaghetti dinner to go to. So I usually just give away my meatballs. I probably won't even eat the spaghetti because I don't really like spaghetti. Um, Meal prepping, better. I'm making stew. I wanna be a little bit better with meal prepping because 'cause I've only been doing 1, and then towards the end of the week, I start ending like, not having enough food. So, probably trying to make 2 meals a week for that. And then calorie-wise, I don't wanna go too low because I like to eat and I wanna be realistic. So all the days except for my grocery shopping day were pretty good. So, yay, week 4. I'm feeling good. And it's like once last week, I didn't want to do anything else. Like, I was just, I don't know, like energy wise, everything, like motivation wise, I really didn't have any. And I think it's because, like, marking the off and being like, I did something kind of builds on itself. So I feel, hopefully, I think I'm ready to add to this. I only wanted to focus on one area at a time until I felt ready to move on to the next because I don't want to do too much. Like, yeah, in my head, I'm like, I want to do everything right now. But realistically, that's not going to work. So I kind of decided for my second area, which I already got this page and it might, or this note card started. It might change a little bit, but right now, one thing that I am really bad at right now is sleep. My sleep is horrible. So I want to work on like sleep and relaxation kind of stuff. So I do wake up super early because I try to get my workouts in the morning. I'm just a natural morning person. So I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I want like to be off of the internet and have a quiet space at 9, so I have, like, 8 hours of sleep time. So that's my first one is to, like, have a dark space at 9 o'clock. Like, turn off YouTube, turn off the lights, go to bed, and, get ready for sleep kinda thing. So that's number 1, and this is, like, I didn't feel like I had enough just for sleep, so I added, like, relaxation kinda thing, so it's kind of like a hodgepodge of a list, But in my head, it all made sense because it's all in the category of sleep relaxation. So my second one was it was like getting offline kind of stuff. So my second tactic is to read a chapter a day. I belong to the book of the month and I'm a few months behind on keeping up with the reading. So I think I start one of the my January book. I'm still reading the January book. I need to finish that because I have a whole bunch of books and they're not getting read. So just reading one chapter a night or a day. And then one of my like weaknesses is YouTube, watching YouTube videos, and I can get stuck down the rabbit hole very easily. That's usually how I fall asleep is watching YouTube videos. And then I wake up in the middle of the night to something I don't even know what I'm watching. I'm like, I wasn't watching this when I went to sleep. So, and I'm like, an hour into a video I didn't even know was running. So I just want to kind of start limiting that. So at least on the weekends, unless I'm doing something on, like doing this live right now or putting up a video of my own, I want to do no YouTube on the weekends, no watching YouTube on the weekends. And then finally, I want to start going on more trips, vacation, not vacations. Like I consider my trips are fairly, like, active, like, I like to go and do stuff and walk around and see new things. So, planning more trips, on this channel, I've been moving some stuff over to this channel, from when I lived in Las Vegas and would go do some different stuff. So, I've been slowly uploading some of that old stuff, but I wanna start on here also like where like planning some stuff and sharing those little trips with you all. So those are my four little things. I might add I will have Audible, so I listen to audiobooks. I try to read my fiction and then listen to nonfiction because if I um listen to fiction and read fiction, I get all the characters messed up. So I try to read fiction and listen to nonfiction. So I might add listen to like an audible or two book of nonfiction per month. But right now I just have the four things. So that's what I'm working on next. Um but yeah, week 4 overall was really good, really happy with my progress. Just being mindful and paying attention to what I'm doing, you know, is like the whole goal. It's hard to believe I am 1/3 of the way done with this. So we're 1/3 in because 12 weeks, we did 4. So adding another goal into the mix, that's it. So, yeah, hope you guys all had a great week. Hope you're accomplishing your goals. And I will see you all next week. Bye.